Joey Taylor, John Clark Mulpus, Beth Hayes, Rachel Benton, Ashley Wagner, Corey Hunt, Lisa Ederle, Jennifer Rose. From Ms. Clayton's room for academic excellence, Zach Hoffman, Bethany Schultz, Drew Lowe, Aaron Foster, Katie Andersack, Matthew Ford. From Ms. Cubine's room for academic excellence, Kelly Forum, Tori Erickson, Matthew Haley, Jonathan Lewis, Sarah Luswick,
An overall A average in 4 subjects.
Nelson's room, Marcy Harshberger and Nicole Hollabaugh. And from Mrs. Clark's room,
Good morning, I'm Renee Childs. Although we tend to think of physical fitness as simply being in shape, it is actually made up of specific dimensions, each of which must be developed individually. These include strength, muscular endurance, circulorespiratory endurance, and flexibility. Our students in the 2nd and 3rd grades this year participated in the Chrysler Fund Amateur Athletic Union Physical Fitness Program. Participants in the program must complete 4 required events and at least 1 optional event to be eligible for a certificate. The required events were the endurance run, bent knee sit-ups, sit and reach flexibility, and flexed arm hang or chin-ups. The optional events were the long jump and shuttle run. We practiced for 5 to 6 weeks at school and at home, thank you parents, before we tested in December and January. Certificates of attainment are awarded to all of those students who earned any combination of attainment level and outstanding level in all 5 events. The classroom teachers will hold these certificates to be given after the program, but I would like to share with you the names of those students who worked hard and achieved a difficult attainment level certificate. These boys and girls will stand in their places and remain standing. For Ms. Clark's class, Carolyn Anderson, Erica Benson, Lisa Ederle, Corey Hunt, Royal Peterson, Joey Taylor. For Mrs. Clayton's class, Dusty Combs, Matthew Ford, Chris Ledbetter, Andrew Lone, Tyler Bush, Dustin Reed, Mandy Crotty, Carrie Duncan, Aaron Foster, Kelly Godwin, Tracy Pendergrass, Blair Phillips, Bethany Schultz. Be seated. Certificate for Mrs. Horn's class, Rodney Robinson. For Ms. Walker's class, David Ashford. From Ms. Robinson's class, Mitchell Carter. And we do have a girl. From Mrs. Plummer's class, Christina Tebby. Proud of these boys and girls. Square your set, and here we go.
On to your partner, on to your corner. Here we go. Close to your corners, all your corners, all your corners, all. Close to your partners, all. Now listen to the next part. Alabama, your corners, all your corners, all your corners, all. Alabama, your partners, all. Now ready for the next call. Boys up in a right-hand star and walk around so very far. Turn to make a left-hand star and then go back to where you were. Girls up in the right-hand star and walk around so very far. Turn to make a left-hand star and then go back to where you were. Close to your corners, all your corners, all your corners, all. Close to your partners, all. Now listen to the next part. Alabama left with your corners, all your corners, all your corners, all. Alabama right with your partners, all. Now ready for the next call. Boys up in a right-hand star and walk around so very far. Turn to make a left-hand star and then go back to where you were. Girls up in a right-hand star and walk around so very far. Turn to make a left-hand star and then go back to where you were. Dose it with your corners, all your corners, all your corners, all. Dose it with your partners, all. Now listen for the next part. Alabama with your corners, all your corners, all your corners, all. Alabama right with your partners, all. Now ready for the next call. Boys up in a right-hand star and walk around so very far. Turn to make a left-hand star and then go back to where you were. Girls up in a right-hand star and walk around so very far. Turn to make a left-hand star and then go back to where you were. Dose it with your corners, all your corners, all your corners, all. Dose it with your partners, all. Now listen to the next part. Alabama left with your corners, all your corners, all your corners, all. Alabama right with your partners, all. Now ready for the next call. Boys up in a right-hand star and walk around so very far. Turn to make a left-hand star and then go back
Good morning. I'm Candy Jones, and I'm here to present the Odyssey of Mind Awards to several children. Odyssey of Mind is an international problem-solving competitive group. It takes as its model team sports, but it also encourages children to use their creative talents and also their academic capabilities. When children go to compete in this competition, they're encouraged to be creative. They're also having to be part of a team and compete as a team unit. They have to learn that they have to make their own decisions, and there isn't always the correct one approach decision. There are other ways that you can go about reaching it. I think these are challenges that we're going to see as parents and as teachers in the coming years as our children go into the 20s or go into the year 2000. We had two competitive teams this year from Collierville Elementary. We had a group called Omniments and we had a group called Hybrid Relays. There are 7 children on a team. They start usually working on their teams and work from October to February, usually meeting 2 days a week for 2 hours. And after they get through with Odyssey of the Mind practice, then they also go to other things such as Boy Scouts and sports. The children that worked on Omniments had to build a monument. The monument had to have 3 parts, and once they created their 3 parts to the monument, they had to tell who they were dedicating their monument to and why they had chosen the monument. They had props, scenery, costume, and they did their skit and had a song that went with it. In Hybrid Relays, they had 5 different vehicles that the children themselves constructed. In the vehicles, they had certain obstacle courses that they had to go through, and while they go through the obstacle courses with their vehicles, they had to accomplish certain goals with that. I am very proud to call these students who participated and represented our school very well this year with Odyssey of the Mind. First of all, in Omniments, we had Aaron Musser and Anthony Nugent. If you'll come stand up on the blue line. And in Hybrid Relays, we had Matthew Ford, Drew Zahn, Aaron Foster, Tracy Pendergrass, Zach Hoffman, Justin Smith, and Amy Fowler. And I really feel like these children deserve a big hand for all the time and effort they've put into it.
School's Out, I'd like to recognize a very, very special person who wrote this just for the students in 2nd and 3rd grade here at our school, Mr. Sims. Yay!
School's out, we got to run, no girls, you did a wonderful job. This was the third grade celebration for the children. We are so glad that you could join us this morning. This is always a very bittersweet last program and last goodbye. You have been my role models. You know, you're so glad to be out of school, but we're going to miss you so much next fall. When you go to CMS next year, you remember all of those CES manners. I want you to behave over there every day like you have behaved for us, and we will be so proud of you. For the last time this morning, I want you to raise your right hand. And third grade teachers, you raise your right hands. And Mr. Sims and Mrs. Hood, reach back and give yourself a big pat on the back. I am so proud of every one of you. We have to say goodbye to Mr. Sims this morning too. He has been a student teacher with Mrs. Hood, and he has been a big hit here at CES. So, a special goodbye. Now there's one more special group to honor this morning. Everybody's always special here with us, but on your birthday, you have even a more special day. Some of you won't be here for us to wish a happy birthday to this summer, so we want to do that today. So if you have a summer birthday, all these people, please stand up. Happy birthday during the summertime, and I'll be to see you in just a little bit, all right? Have a seat. Thank you. Free ice cream for everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful, safe summer, and the middle school will see these boys and girls August the 12th. Bye.